Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. Um, so a little bit of an update. Unfortunately, today I did get done with work. I tried to boot into Eve before I left for work this morning and was having some launcher problems. And then when I got home today, was still having those same launcher problems. I don't know. We did have a power outage here earlier today. Um, also, I did upgrade a couple of drivers on my computer. So I basically had to spend about the last hour um, uninstalling Eve and clearing everything out and reinstalling it. And it being a work night, I don't have a ton of time to play. I'm going to play a little bit here and then probably play a little bit of Long Dark and then get some sleep. Um, I've only got 7 hours until I have to be back up, so I'm not going to do a whole lot. I had wanted to do a much longer, I am so sorry about that, a much longer video. Um, and I had some ideas for one. And I may just do that tomorrow or the next day. But I thought I would, since I'm only a limited time tonight, jump in and give an update as far as the fleet character and some things that I have learned as far as being able to find fleets for people who aren't in an alliance or corporation. There may be some other ones out there, but I thought it would be pretty cool to just give you guys some ideas of things that you can do if you want to join some fleets and get out there. So I pulled up my fleet character, AF Prime here, and I thought I'd give a little bit update on him. Um, I am still skilling him up. He's only a day away from getting drone level 5 now, so not too far on that one. And then I threw in some basic skills that will affect every ship that he could fly. So while he's sitting around waiting to join into his first fleet, he'll be upgrading his weapon upgrades. He'll also be doing some capacitor management, some shield management, everything here. It's on your Magic 14, but it's also listed maybe the top 6 that you might want to have for all your ships. Definitely CPU management and power grid management. Weapon upgrades is always a bonus. Mechanics is always a bonus. Shield management. Just all of these are really good ones if you are just starting out or if you're just trying to have a side character that you don't have to worry about things. I also always encourage drones level 5 so you can fly 5 drones if you want to and get to that uh, drone interfacing. It gives you a lot more damage there, so that can be a big one. Drones don't affect all ships, but they are really, really helpful, and to have that ability is really, really good. So, some um, small but significant things that I have learned. Two things that if you want to check them out, if you are a uh, character out there or a player, not a character, nobody, well, I'm a character. Um, a if you are a Eve player who's not part of a corporation or something like that, but you want to create a side character or try out fleets for the first time, um, I found 2 sites that might be helpful for you. And a lot of people already know about the first one, but it's called Spectre Fleet. Um, is a great website. I'm actually kind of probably do a longer video on this one um, down the road. It is a really kind of cool group. They get together and uh, basically look to just get a bunch of people together, fly sometimes like fleets, sometimes not. They'll even help new FCs, and they're not allied with anybody. They're basic, and if you can see here by the color of their screen, their basic just is if you're not purple, shoot. So if you're in the fleet with somebody in Eve, um, you are purple to them. So if somebody's red or green or nothing, they will shoot you as a fleet. And it is basically they will go on things. If I remember correctly, and I'm going to try to do this weekend, I think. If you go to their fleet schedule here, it will actually tell you who the FC, the fleet commander is, and then when it's going to be, and the doctrines are the types of ships that are there. They also have an in-game chat. They also have a Discord. And I'm going to try to spend maybe some more time, maybe do a video on it later on this week. What I want to do is see if um, I can join one of these fleets, but I also want to, and maybe join a few down the road with my fleet character. Um, but I also want to see, and I don't ever want to assume, but I'd like to record that. So I want to actually create one or two videos about uh, maybe joining a Discord channel and getting that information, and then maybe being able to record a fleet that is going on with the dialogues and stuff like that, since it is not I'm sure like some of the bigger alliances wouldn't want me to do that because they've got their specific things that they want to keep secret. But this is a public fleet, so I don't know if these guys are interested in that. But if they're not, I wanted to pass this along to you guys and let you know that it is an option out there. Um, and you can, if you ever want to fleet up for the first time without having to join a big corporation or set yourself up. This is a great site. It's spectre-fleet.space. I haven't done it yet, but I'd like to try it. And they do all of their timings by eve time, if I'm able to see correctly. So if you notice here, it says 1:56. My time is actually 9:56, but if you notice down here, the eve time is 1:56. So if you want to check them out, I'll probably be trying to do some videos on them in the future. If they're cool with it, I would love to actually do some ongoing videos flying along with them if they don't do them already. So that said, check them out if you want to. The second one I came across was actually from a video from one of the guys that you guys have brought up to me in the past. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find his name here. But this is Fun.Inc. It is from what I can tell, it is a corporation that is bringing people in. But if I'm not mistaken, I think you can fly with these guys. And they've got all sorts of different fleets here that you can fly with. And that is EBWF-Eve or TAC E dot online, Eve online, and then MPSI calendar. They also run some public fleets. From what I understand, you can join up with. I'm going to try to find the name of the fellow because you guys have pointed him out to me. I think I subscribed to him yesterday or the day before. I've watched some of his videos. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I didn't. I should have because he's really, really good. And he brought it up in a recent video. Let me try my history. You can't see this, but I'm basically going through YouTube videos. I had planned on doing this a little bit more structured, but then I got stuck with, that's not what I want. I want history. There we go. Is it MacGyver? MacGoober? That was a good video. I need to finish watching that. I know it was last night that I was watching it. Ah, MacGybo. And you guys have probably heard of him before. If not, he does some. Bah! And that's a commercial. Um, uh, this is not him. This is the commercial before his video. MacGybo does some really good videos out there. He explains a lot of different things to be safe. I've watched a good number of his videos. Some of you guys have pointed out to me some really good videos of his. Um, but MacGybo did a very good video on being able to fly in uh, 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 independent fleets. Now, there are other fleets out there that you can join. I might go down that road in the fleet channel. But if these are two that you might want to try out, please feel free. I'm going to go down the Spectre Fleet one just because I've heard a little bit more about them, but I may down the road try MacGybo out, or I may just start having us once I do it for a little while. Maybe we can create some own fleets for ourselves. Um, the other thing that I wanted to show you here, I'm not sure if I brought this up, was currently on the Discord channel that I created about a week and a half ago. I created two links, and I might have talked about all of these or some of these, but I created two new chat channels. It's all very basic, very simple to get into. Really appreciate the guys who have joined up. Long story short, I created two main channels. One of them was for Computer Fits, and another one was for Project FanFest. I want to actually start. I'm slowly upgrading my computer. Obviously, I get the headset. My next goal is either to get a pretty good chair or a pretty good monitor. I'm thinking monitor first because I haven't broken the chair yet and I'm trying to lose some weight. So maybe it'll last a little bit longer. Um, but I've had some really good. I found this great chair though, right there. It's for big guys, and it has a, a massager for your back. If you want to check that out. But if you want to join the Discord channel, it is in the description of this. Um, also, created a Project FanFest. I haven't actually started anything in here. My goal is to try to get to FanFest next year in April, and I'm going to slowly start putting up some research on that. Really, I was talking to a guy that I work with at work today. He's actually watched my channel once or twice. Doesn't play Eve, but um, and he was asked. We were talking about it right before I was leaving work, and I said, the channel isn't about teaching Eve, it's about showing people to be positive and showing them to just go and try things. Whether or not I make it to Project or FanFest 2000, FanFest 20 um, uh, next year, it's the process of getting there and whether or not I can make it. And if I can get some other people just like joining some of the um, about some of the fleets, just going out there and doing it. Take that chance. That was my major mistake back in the day was I got so focused on doing one thing all the time that after a little while I just got bored and I didn't know what to move on to. Now I just kind of go do what I want to do. Um, I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to fly from where I'm at in Malna here. Oh, actually, I'm in Rennes with my. Oh, that's the other. So my main character William is out still in Iridia. I'm going to be flying from Malna, which is in Iridia, to Black Rise at some point tomorrow night. I'm not sure if I'll videotape that or not. The last video I did was a really long video about me traveling from Ned to Malna. And while helpful, I'm not sure how much it's all about whether or not it's worthwhile to videotape or not. Now, if I die, it is worth videotaping. Um, but little bit of an update. I want to check on um, Alpha Fleet Prime's sales today. I don't know if he. Uh, I I had been. I did a video a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago. Can't remember. It all runs together. Hold on. There we go. Um, uh, Long story short, um, I did a video a little bit ago about whenever you're um, whenever you're exploring and you're getting the relic and the data site stuff, something that you can do to increase your take on that rather than just coming back and selling the salvage, to use that to make some blueprints, not blueprints, to make some rigs. Now, as a alpha character with Alpha Prime. The problem is you can't research rigs, rig blueprints. You can research regular blueprints, but you can't research rig blueprints. So it cuts down a little bit of the profit that you can make. But and I made a very small number of rigs, but I actually took them for sale, and I have not checked to see if they sold yet. So we're going to check that out right here. I did a 20% discount, which is what I had said that I wanted to do yesterday. Um, and it looks like they might have sold. We got a market transaction here, a market transaction there and there. Han bought stuff of Alpha Prime. So it looks like I was able to sell these. Let's see if I've got anything else out there. I put them up for 30 days. The regular ones were selling for 180,000 ISK. I went ahead and put them in for a sale of 160,000, which gave me a definite profit. But I basically sold them, in my mind, at a wholesale price so that the retailers could actually buy them and resell them. So I make my money, they make their money, everybody's probably happy. Unless some of these guys jump in there and use me like Costco or BJ's and buy them wholesale. Um, so let's see if I have any left. So market transactions. So I got 1, 2, 3. Now what is that one there? Why is that one at 181, 100? Show info. Nope, that's not what I need. Because the other one sold for 160, and I know I put them up for 160. Why did that one sell for more? I don't know. That's weird. Um, but I don't think I've got anything else out there. Should be, um, let's go into the market. If I do have any, it would be under market orders, if I remember correctly. Yep, there it is, market orders. I don't have anything there. So all 6 of the ones that I built from the rigs sold. So I basically doubled my money versus selling the rigs outright. Could I have made them a little bit more if I'd sold them for a little bit more? Yeah, but I kind of tried to do that to guarantee myself a sale price. So good bonus there. Happy with that. I slowly want to start upgrading my guys here so I can jump into any ship. My understanding is that Spectre Fleet has no issues. If you can't form up into the ship that they are flying in, they never mind some tackle characters to roll along. So I may try to do that with Spectre Fleet and buy some here. I can now buy any frigate, um, destroyer, cruiser, whatever. The only other thing too is my gunnery skills and things like that are very low. So to fit, I have been slowly saving up my skill points that I get on a daily basis or through bonuses. And that should be, I'm at 211. So the big thing here is I can fly the hull now, and I'm throwing in these basic skills here. And then if I have to, if they say here's a fit, I can most likely use my saved up skill points to be able to buy the skills to get into that fit on a basic level. And then as I progress with this character, he'll slowly get better and better, and hopefully that'll work out. So I wish I had more for you today. Um, I don't, unfortunately. I do need to get some sleep. I really wanted to make a video about 2 hours ago, um, but couldn't get that. I had to get everything up and running. But as things progress, I'll let you know. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I don't think I'm even going to put a title page on this one. I think I'm just going to throw it up there. I might even schedule it for tomorrow morning. I might get back on that 11 o'clock posting time of videos. I might do that. So, alrighty. You guys fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however like you want. I will talk to you soon, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.